Hello and welcome, everyone. It's wonderful to have you here. Today we're going to discuss something vital for your health and well-being: how certain drinks and food combinations, common in many kitchens, might quietly increase your cancer risk. Doctors are now sharing their insights on these hidden dangers, not to frighten you, but to empower you with knowledge. By understanding these potential risks, you can make small protective adjustments that safeguard your energy and your future. The sneaky side of artificial sweeteners. For decades, diet sodas and sugar-free iced teas were promoted as healthier alternatives, especially for those trying to cut back on sugar, manage weight, or control blood sugar levels. While they don't spike glucose and often have 0 calories, many seniors are unaware of their hidden risks. These drinks can quietly undermine your gut health, disrupt metabolic balance, and potentially raise your risk of developing certain cancers over time. Artificial sweeteners don't just pass through the body, they change the body's internal environment, especially the microbiome. This is critical for seniors, as your digestive systems and immune function are already more vulnerable to disruption. The gut microbiome plays a vital role in regulating inflammation, detoxifying harmful substances, and supporting the immune system. Studies show that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin may alter the composition of gut bacteria in ways that promote inflammation and interfere with glucose regulation. For someone in their 70s or 80s, even subtle shifts in this delicate ecosystem can have outsized effects, potentially contributing to insulin resistance, low-grade chronic inflammation, and over time, cellular environments that are more susceptible to cancer. Ongoing research also examines links between long-term use of artificial sweeteners and an increased risk of certain cancers, including bladder and breast cancer. While the data is still evolving, many health experts now urge older adults to avoid daily consumption of these chemicals, especially when natural, safer alternatives are available. Consider replacing diet sodas with naturally flavored water, herbal teas, or beverages sweetened with a touch of honey or stevia. It's a simple swap that can lead to better digestion, more energy, and a lower overall risk of chronic disease. When it comes to artificial sweeteners, less is not only more, it may also be safer. When alcohol meets processed meats, a glass of wine or a cold beer with dinner is a cherished pleasure for many. And when paired with bacon, sausage, or deli meats, it can seem like the ideal combination. However, this pairing of alcohol and processed meats has been identified by researchers as a particularly dangerous mix, especially for those over 60. This pairing has been shown to increase the production of certain carcinogenic compounds in the digestive system, significantly raising the risk for cancers of the colon, esophagus, and stomach. Processed meats contain nitrates and nitrates, preservatives that, when broken down in the body, can form nitrosamines, compounds known to be carcinogenic. When alcohol enters the system, it interferes with the liver's detox pathways and weakens the body's defenses. Together, these substances create a scenario where damage accumulates faster than your body can repair. This internal stress can trigger the kinds of mutations that lead to cancer over time. For those over 70, many people have weaker liver function and slower digestion. That means alcohol stays in your system longer, and the body has to work harder to break down and clear out harmful compounds. Adding processed meats, already flagged by the World Health Organization as a group 1 carcinogen, and you have a double hit to your system that only grows riskier with age. You don't have to eliminate everything you enjoy, but it does mean you need to be more strategic. If you drink alcohol, keep it moderate and never pair it with processed meats. Instead of opt for meals with whole grains, leafy greens, and lean proteins that support your body's detox systems, not challenge them. The hidden dangers of sugary soft drinks. Sugary soft drinks are among the most commonly consumed beverages among older adults. Yet they're also one of the most underestimated when it comes to cancer risk. A cola with lunch or a lemon lime soda might feel refreshing, but their effects on the body over time are far from harmless. These drinks are loaded with added sugars, and when consumed regularly, they create a perfect storm inside the body that leads to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and eventually cellular damage. This is where the cancer link begins. Sugary beverages are not just empty calories, they're actively harmful. Constant spikes in blood sugar may fuel abnormal cell growth, especially in aging bodies that metabolize more slowly. Our metabolism, gut health, and insulin sensitivity all change as we age. The same drink you tolerated in your 30s may now quietly damage the delicate systems your body relies on to regulate inflammation and flush out cellular waste. This environment can become fertile ground for mutations and cancerous changes, particularly in areas like the pancreas, colon, and liver. Beyond the sugar, the caramel coloring used in many sodas has also come under scrutiny for containing compounds with carcinogenic properties. And the acidity in these drinks can erode the stomach lining, compounding risk for seniors who already deal with digestive issues or acid reflux. Letting go of sugary sodas doesn't mean giving up refreshment. It means choosing beverages that hydrate, heal, and support your body's natural defenses. Simple swaps like infused water with lemon, herbal teas, or sparkling waters with a tremendous difference, not just for your energy, but for your long-term health. The scalding truth about hot beverages. Many of us cherish the ritual of a steaming cup of tea or coffee in the morning. The warmth, the aroma, the quiet pause it creates. But there's a detail often overlooked: the temperature. Sipping your beverage while it's still piping hot could be doing more harm than good, especially to the sensitive tissues in your throat and esophagus. It's not the tea or coffee itself, it's the temperature. Repeated thermal injury to the esophagus lining increases the risk of cancer, especially in older adults. Studies across several countries have confirmed the link between consuming very hot beverages, typically above 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and a higher incidence of esophageal cancer. When you drink something that hot, you're essentially scalding the inside of your throat, even if you don't feel the burn. Over time, this repeated irritation can damage the protective lining and lead to inflammation, cellular changes, and eventually precancerous conditions. Seniors are particularly at risk because as we age, our mucosal linings tend to thin and heal more slowly. That means even minor injuries take longer to recover from, and repeated exposure to extreme heat can accumulate damage more quickly than in younger people. If you're used to drinking tea or coffee the moment it's poured, try letting it sit for about 5 minutes. Test the temperature with a small sip before committing to a full mouthful. These small adjustments might seem insignificant now. They could make all the difference down the road. If you found these insights helpful, we invite you to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Your support allows us to continue bringing you valuable information to inspire and inform your health journey. As we bring our conversation to a close, remember that these insights are not about fear, but about empowerment. Understanding how your body changes with age, and how even simple daily choices can impact your long-term health is a gift. You are not powerless against cancer. You are capable of making smart choices that support your well-being. It's never too late to protect yourself, and often it begins with small, mindful adjustments. These choices add up, and their impact can extend your life and improve your daily quality of life. Thank you for joining us.